Hello, good day, viewers. In this virtual class, we're going to look at questions typically based on the word problem leading to linear equations. Before us on the board, we have two questions. We're going to attempt them. The first question says a car travels from town P to town Q at an average speed of 75 km per hour. The average speed of the car on the return journey was 65 km per hour. If the time taken for the entire journey was 10 hours, what is the distance between P and Q? Okay, we're having PQ. Yeah, this is the turn. Let me indicate it. So here, this is the distance D. Okay, and we know that speed in the first place is distance travel all over the time taken. But here we see that we have the total time given, we have the respective speed to and fro. So here it means that we have a speed 1, which is 75 km per hour. Then we also have our speed 2, which is 65 km per hour. Okay, and we are given time. So here we have a time. Total time is 10 hours. That is to and fro, 10 hours. That means we're going to have two time here, since we have two speed, respective speed. So time will be T1 plus T2. Okay, that is to say, here from here we will transform this equation. We express T as a subject of the formula. So we make T subject of the formula. So T, time, is equals to distance all over speed. But here we're going to have that means for T1 we're going to have D over S1, and for time 2 we are going to have distance all over what S2, which is the speed. So here we connect this to this formula by saying that our T1 is D, S1 is 75 plus T2 is D, then the speed S2 is 65 is equals to the total time, which is 10 hours. So we have connect everything into this formula. So here we're able to arrive at speed instantly. Here this is a linear equation in form of fractions. So what do? We find the LCM of 75 and 65. 75 and 65. Okay. So the LCM of these two fractions, 75 and 65, is 975. So we will multiply through by the LCM. So we multiply through by the LCM. This become 975 times D over 75 plus 975 times D over 65 is equals to 975 times 10. 75 here in this will give us 13D. This will give us 15D. So here we have this becomes 13D plus 15D is equals to 9750. Okay, 975 times 10 will give us 9750. This added to this will give us 28D is equals to 9750. So all we need to do, we are looking for D, we multiply both sides by the multiplicative inverse of 28. That means 1 over 28 times 28. D is equal to 1 over 28 times 9,750. So this will go with this. And if we do this, this will give us the total. 9 divided by 28, that will give us 348 kilometers. 348 kilometer, approximately to the nearest whole number. So with this, we'll be able to establish that. Now let's look at the other question. It said there were 40 more children than adults in a cinema hall. If the adult paid 50 naira each, the children are 30 naira each. The total amount altogether was 41,200. Find the total number of people in the cinema. Okay. Now they said there were more, more children than adults. So first of all, we relate it in this way, that let the number of adults, let it be A. So if we have A adults, that means the number of children will be what? 40 plus A. So number of children is equal to 40 plus A. And each adult paid 15 naira, and the children, they paid 30 naira each. So for us to know the total cost of adults, it will be the number of adults times the amount each adult paid. So here for adults, the total cost will be 50 times A. That is for adults, total cost for adult. Then for children will be 30 into 40 plus A. That is the number of children here. Okay, so by the time we open this become, we distribute this 30 with this bracket. This will give us 1,200 plus 30A. So for that of adult, it will become 50A. And they said all together, the total amount paid all together. That means we're talking about addition here. Here, this will become adult, which is 50A, plus children, which is 1,200, plus 30A is equal to 41,200. Okay, now we group this term, those one containing A, which is 50A plus 30A, that will give us 80A plus 1,200 is equals to 41,200. So all we need to do, we'll move this plus 1,200 to this other side, and this become a negative. So here we have a 80A is equals to 41,200 minus 1,200. By the time we deduct 41,200 from 1 to, we'll be left with 80A is equals to 40,000. Equals to 40,000. Okay, and 41,200 minus 1,200. Yes, we'll be left with 40,000. So this divided by this. Here we have A is equal to 4,000 divided by 8, and that will give us 500. So the number of adults is 500. That means the number of children will be let me put it here. Number of children will become 500 plus 40, which is 540. So, but our question asks us to find the total number of people in the hall. So the total number of people in the hall comprises of children plus adults, which is 504 plus 500, and that will give us 1004. So the total number of people in the cinema hall is 1004. Okay, this is how to to tackle or handle this type of questions. All right, please, all you help me do, help me subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also help me share this piece of information. Have a nice time. See you in my next virtual class.